Engine hydraulic pump selectors are on. External power switch, if available, turn on. I can connect that now. Request power. Oh, I love this plane. Panel lights. We don't need them right now. We don't need lights. Electric engine control switches are normal and saved. It's gonna be these ones. No, that's up here. Yep, I remember that. Utility power switch on. These lights. Navigation on. Logo is on. I'm gonna leave it off because it's daytime. And wing light is supposed to be on. I'm gonna leave it off because it's daytime. But if you don't know, position lights are on the outside. So the right wing is this green light, and then the left wing is the red light. Emergency light arm. Probably guarded also. Iris alignment. Iris switches 1 to 3 is off, and then they go to nav, and then they go to align. So nav, back to align. Our air rack is up to date. We're currently at Miami. Fuel pumps are off, and cross feeds are on. Both anti-ice are, it says off. I usually leave it on auto, but I'll turn it off and just follow the checklist. Window heat enable. Oh, it's gonna be right here. Those are on. Yaw dampers on. Those are here. APU switch start. Oh, it instantly align the IRS. I forgot to put it on realistic, but that's fine. We won't have to wait as long. But I'm gonna change it for next time. If I can remember how to do that. Simulation? Yeah. Real. get off external power and go to the APU. Passenger temperature is automatic. Yeah, they're all on auto. Todd in YouTube chat said hello. What is up, Todd? Thank you for checking out the stream. Flight deck temperature is also auto, which all these are auto, so we're good there. Trim air is on. This is this one. Todd said, shout me out. Alright, shout out to Todd. Trim air is on. Upper and lower recirculation fan. I don't believe it's on this. There's so many different 747 models that PMDG has. I don't believe this one has the recirculation fans. Gasper on. That's also not on this model. Pack switches 1 to 3 are normal. Isolation switches left and right are open. APU bleed is on, which it is. And now we go to our FMC. So we're currently, it's a little bigger. So we're currently at Miami. Also, I don't know where we spawned at. Okay. We're gonna be going to runway 9. We're at Miami. Destination today is gonna be Atlanta. We're gonna be departing Miami runway 9. Headley 2. Departure. And we're gonna take airway J81 to where's it at? It's here, Quebec. And then it says J81 again. Yeah, I didn't think it would work. So direct Chesson. And then direct Larry. And then direct Lars. And we're going to be arriving 9 right into Atlanta on the Sith one. And I could be wrong, but I think that's a Star Wars. Yep, it is. Ewok, Hoth, Leia, Lars, Skywalker, TIE Fighter, Melum, not sure what that is, but some cool Star Wars references. And Lars is going to be our transition. I'm going to execute that and make sure there's no gaps in the flight plan. There's not. Please fly in Scandinavia on Sunday, 1923 Zulu time. What's going on there? Is there a VATSIM event? Yeah, let's make sure our route looks fine. We're gonna take as soon as we go up to about 500 feet, take a left turn. There's an event? Okay, that's cool. I might actually come check it out, because I haven't done VATSIM in a while. And then here's our downwind, and then we're gonna do our own vectors to 9 right. Should be fun. Now we need to do weight, which I did not load yet. This is on VATSIM now. No, this isn't. I just started getting to streaming flight sim, so I'm kind of just taking it easy at first, and then we'll probably work into VATSIM a little bit later. So our fuel is going to be 62,100 pounds, and we're going to have to convert that. It's going to be 28,200. 17% fuel. It's a short route. And our payload. PC specs, I'm running 16 gigs of RAM with a Intel i7 7700 and a GTX 1070. Zero fuel weight is going to be 514.6, which it's going to be pretty heavy. And about entry, okay, nice. Yeah, I don't see how that's possible. Our max takeoff weight is 397. I don't know. SimBrief is weird sometimes. Really strange. We'll do 65. What's your planned flight level? SimBrief gave us 360. So we're gonna go with that. This is I haven't done a 747 flight in a while, so this is kind of getting back into it. I forgot how much I loved this plane though. Yeah, so alright, so finish out this now. Reserves. Our alternate is Nashville. So I think it may be like 4. Cost index, I'll go 8.5. Six zero. Oh yeah, I have to upgrade my CPU. I only have an i7 920, 6 years old, but it is working. Yeah, it's CPUs really, they kind of have a long lifespan. Like some older ones can run for pretty long. We can go derate. Flaps, I forget what flaps are in this plane. 10. So V2 speed is 156. 156 plus 10, 166 plus 5 is going to be 171. Are you doing live weather or static? I'm doing live weather. Once I loaded up the sim, it was thundering, so we might have some interesting weather out of Miami. Seems very cloudy. I'm gonna check the weather here in a second and get it for sure. But looks like it's gonna be a little bumpy out of here. Alright, so got our altitudes in there. Close that. we're gonna leave our squawk because we're not talking to air traffic control. We're not on VATSIM, so that's not a problem. I do need to set our trim. I can get off plan now too. Add me on WhatsApp so I can contact you so we can fly on VATSIM sometime together if you have WhatsApp. I don't, but you can follow me on Twitter and tweet me there. If you're watching on YouTube, I believe it's in my About section on YouTube. Probably the easiest way to contact me. What am I doing? Alright, setting trim. It's gonna be 6 even, which is already about there. Interesting. Okay. What we got next? Squawk, which we're not doing. Altimeter. Flight directors are on. V2 speed. I already did that. Plus 15. LNAV, VNAV, ARM. First altitude. We're not using air traffic control, so we can go ahead and clear ourselves up to cruise. And VNAV will take care of the rest. It would have been nice on WhatsApp because I have some people on WhatsApp. Oh, okay, I see. Is there a way you can even fly PMDG planes together? Fuel control switches are cut off, which they are. Trim settings, just did that. Auto brake is RTO, which I did that too. TCAS is on TARA. I think it's different than 747, so you can leave it on there. Seatbelts are auto, we did that. Flight deck door is locked. I think that's down here. Not a big deal because it's in the sim. Traffic. Alright. Let's check fuel. Fuel pumps are on. All containing fuel. Which is going to be all but the center. Crossfeed. If tank 2 is more than tank 1, crossfeed 1 is on. Tank 2 is more than tank 1, so this is less, so leave it off. If tank 3 is more than tank 4, crossfeed on. They're the same, so and then off. Otherwise, crossfeed off. No, not together, but in the same airspace, so we make traffic. Oh, I see. Yeah, you just have like a group flight. I've seen a lot of people fly actually together in the same cockpit, and it looks pretty cool. I've never done it. Alright, so we pretty much have everything set up. We're pretty much ready to push back and start up. Doors are closed. I don't think we have any open, but I'll check. Yeah, all the doors are closed. Push back and start up requested. We'll get a chase plane to do that right now. I'm gonna go nose left, tail right. Handling by FedEx. Thank you, FedEx, for handling us today. Alright. Beacon light on. Hydraulic demand pump switches 1 to 3 is auto. And then 4 is on auxiliary. Nice plane, man. Yeah, I love this plane. PMDG 747. I had the old one. so long ago, and they definitely stepped it up with the version 3.1. Remove wheel chocks. Can't remember where that's at. No, not ground operations. Ground maintenance, no. Ground connection, that's what it is. So all we have now is just the engine shutdown. That's what we want. Pack 1 is on. Pack 2 and 3 is off. Engine bleed air switches are on. We're going to open the engines page. Let me know how the sound is too on the stream. I've kind of had problems recently with how loud everything is. Oh yeah, I need to set the heading. These parking brakes. Do that now. Heading is 092. That's what I have. Alright, so we're ready for startup. Park brake off, pushback start, engine start procedure. Auto start on, continuous on. Fuel control switches 1 through 4 are run. And then engine 1 and 4 start selectors are on. Watch numbers 1 and 4 start up. I have the UPS Boeing 767 myself. Haven't used it in a while though. Is that that's level D 767, isn't it? I think. Or X-Plane has a flight factor. I don't know if they have a freighter variant. We're gonna go 2 and 3. I think I'm on the wrong flight. Go ahead and pull up my chart to see where we're gonna go. Looks like we're gonna go Yankee Sierra to runway 9. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm gonna grab the weather too and see what it's looking like. Miami, winds 140 at 8 knots, 10 miles visibility, scattered at 1,800, broken at 3,000, broken at 6,000, temperatures 26, dew point 21, altimeter 29er. Alright, so we got good engine starts. APU off. APU bleed air off. Packs normal. Hydraulic demand pump switch auto. Engine and wing anti-ice on under 10, which it's not. It's pretty hot. We will put it to auto though, not off. Taxi lights on, and since the ground lights just came on, I guess I'm gonna put the logo light. Taxi light. Right. Alright, ready to go. We're gonna take, what did I say? Yankee Sierra. Pretty sure you'll have a wet ride into Atlanta. I live in Georgia. Yeah, it's been raining in the south last couple days. Would be cool to have some interesting weather. Turn continuous ignition off too. Going flaps 10. So this is going to be Yankee, I believe. This is Romeo. It might be outdated. Unfortunately, I don't have any scenery for Miami. I do have scenery for Atlanta, but it's not installed because I have the Imagine Sim Atlanta scenery, and they're in the process of updating it, and it should be out. They said in the coming weeks, so I'm kind of waiting on that before I install it. So yeah, okay, so this is Sierra. We'll take a right here. So weather saying there's a lot of low-level clouds around 2,000, 3,000 feet. So as soon as we get up in the air, we're probably going to be in the clouds. And it just looks cloudy anyway. The weather said it's going to be 140 at I think 8 knots or something. So it's gonna be a slight crosswind. God, I had my YouTube chat turned off. Should be on now. And this is runway 9. Alright. Strobes on. Transponder set. Landing lights. And we're ready to go. Heading confirmed. And start the clock and let's go.
V1.
Let's see. How's the rate go up? Perhaps one. Turn on autopilot and get some views before we get into the clouds. Alright, flaps up. Off. Yeah, we do have some weather up there. I'm probably not going to go through it. That was a fast takeoff. Yeah, this thing has a lot of power. Being so big. Alright, so we're flaps up now. We'll do those cloud layers. Yeah, got some weather off to our right. Right now we're currently at 11 viewers, so shout out to everyone who's in the stream. Alright, 2,000 feet. Got a little bit of a tailwind, which is a good thing. Still have some weather off to our right. We may need to go around. A nice sunset. Oh yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go around this. I think I may have just seen yep, some lightning flashes. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around that. I'll deviate to the left a little bit once we hit this next waypoint. About 30 miles from the beginning of it. So our next heading is going to be 343. I kind of thought there would be some bad weather leaving here. Hi from Brazil. How's it going? Thank you for coming to check the stream out. So we're hitting this waypoint in 2 miles. we'll stay left a little bit. Try to avoid that. Also at transition altitude, put a standard. Go ahead and make our turn. Who's more easy to pilot, the 747 freighter or 747 passenger? I don't know. I mean, they're really, as far as switching, doing the switches and, you know, mode control panel and starting the engines, mostly everything's the same. It's the same plane. It's just the weights are a little different. For, you know, cargo, you don't load up the, when you're loading the weights, you're not going to load up passenger numbers. So it's a little bit different as far as just the weights, but if you plan your flights through like SimBrief or something, it usually helps you out and give you 0 fuel weight. You can use that to make sure you're at where you need to be. So yeah, looks like we should deviate just enough to get past this storm. I think freighter leaves more cargo than passenger, true. Yeah, it's basically all cargo, and passengers, like, mostly passengers and a little cargo. I mean, I'm not an expert, that's just like coming from personal experience with this plane in the sim. Yeah, I believe this storm cloud is what we're avoiding pretty much. I like storm, but I can't see because I don't have active sky. Yeah, the active sky is really nice. It's I love using it. This is what I'm using now actually, and so the PMDG radar works with it. It's pretty neat. What's nice about flying into Atlanta is we'll land 9 right, and so we'll take a right and get off that exit, or the what's the cargo exit, or south cargo exit. Yeah, there's the storm right there. Alright, we will get back on course, probably go direct to the next waypoint. There's that huge storm. That was a big one. Alright, we're pretty much past it. Yes, I do have Active Sky installed. I don't know. Well, there's no direct on here, you just... Oops. There's no direct on here, you just do it twice. So now we are back on course to our next waypoint of heading 358. This flight exists. Do they fly it in real life? Because I'm really not too sure. This is one I just kind of wanted to do on my own. I like this route between Atlanta and Miami, mainly because it's not that long. It's about an hour and a half total, and you know, it's big enough to fly the 747s and stuff. How do you have 4K subs and 5 watching you play other games on the channel or something? Yeah, I mostly uploaded like Xbox and console games, and so I just recently started streaming Flight Sim. So I'm gonna plan to stream Flight Sim a lot more. This view looks amazing. The sunset setting in the west as we head north. So we just got to cruise altitude at flight level 360. Currently at Mach 0.84. Supposed to be at 0.839. We're a little bit over, but not a problem at all. We may have to dodge a little bit more storms. I'm gonna check the weather into Atlanta and see what it's looking like. And this route doesn't have step climbs. It doesn't. It's pretty short. Like I said, it's about an hour and a half long total, so not too bad at all. Yeah, Atlanta's gonna be fun approaching. No winds, but it's a quarter-mile visibility. Says there's rain. Broken at 300 feet. Broken at 700 feet. Overcast at 2,000. Temperature 15, dew point 15. Altimeter 299er. So, yeah, we're gonna need probably a full ILS approach. Hopefully I remember how to do it correctly in this plane. Like I said, it's been a while since since I flew this plane, so we'll see. Have a little baby storm over here to the left. I'm guessing like this is it, or maybe this. This is the first time I've arrived into Atlanta with the Sith 1 approach, like the Star Wars name one, which I think is kind of cool. Very different than Brazil. Is it really? I didn't, I wouldn't have thought it would be different. What's the difference between the two? I'm curious to know. We're at 9 viewers total right now. All on YouTube. So YouTube squad is coming in. If you're watching the stream, thank you for checking it out. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Like I said, I'm gonna start streaming Flight Sim a lot more, so looking forward to doing that. No winds. Yeah, it's a step climb, none, so no step climbs for this route. It's relatively short. I really like this view with the sunset. Seems to be a little bit more weather off to the left, but none that it looks like we have to go through, so that's good. think the arrival into Atlanta is going to be very interesting. I believe this next waypoint is Orlando. Now we have a headwind, which is what we don't need. We'll be in Atlanta in exactly an hour. So we're already 26 minutes into the flight, so it's about an hour and a half. some more weather off to our left and right a little bit. Pedro Gonzalez, thank you for joining the stream. Thanks for checking it out. That's what I was looking for. Show all. That way when I do VATSIM, it'll show all the traffic and not just the ones I need to be looking out for. Some weather off to the left and right. Guessing that's it over there. Do I know about the PMDG 747 800, or not 800 but 8 extension? I really don't know too much about it. I know they're still supposed to come out with it, and even in the PMDG Operations Center, you can like click on what you have installed, and so I have this plane installed. I can click on it, and it says at the bottom like extensions or whatever, and it says it's on there. It says 7478. So I guess it's still coming, but as far as I know when, I'm not sure. I hope it's soon because it looks pretty cool. So we have 6 viewers right now. Shout out to everyone in the stream. be in Atlanta with 13,300 kilograms of fuel. Isn't there lights down here? I can't remember. I thought there was. Oh, here it is. Perfect. We're starting to see our top of descent. That's a cool view. Got a little bit more weather. check the weather in Atlanta. See if it's changed. Yeah, they have a little wind now. Winds 070 at 6 knots. Still quarter mile visibility with rain. Overcast at 300 feet, and that's all it says. Temperature and altimeter. But there's going to be low visibility for sure. $90 miles until the top of the set. We're almost there. Seems like the visibility is a little low up here. Josh Bass said, "Donde estás? Por favor." See, I'm not good at Spanish, so I'm not fixing to say anything. Go ahead and set our altitude to 4,000, and it will descend on its own. "38 miles until top of descent." Do I know any country songs on the drums? I don't know any, like, I couldn't play any, or I've never played any, so I don't, like, just know it. But honestly, I feel like a lot of country songs are just kind of, like, simple to play. So it's like, if I try to, I would probably be able to do it easily. But I don't just, like, know any. I don't play country songs. Alright, we're almost to top of descent, so we'll be headed down shortly. I'm gonna need you to play a Skrillex song on the drums, please. Skrillex song. How would you even do that? Alright, we're at top of descent, so get ready to do this. And check the weather one more time. Beat your drums to death, I'd imagine. Yep, that pretty much sums it up. 0706 knots, quarter mile visibility. Overcast 300, temperature 15, dew point 15, altimeter 29er 8. We pretty much just stay on this straight line until we get to downwind. This is just like way too bright. I don't know why anybody would want to do this. When did this approach reference? Be flaps 30. I think wind was 7. So looking at 13. 113 or 143. I'm sorry. Wait, no, 153. All mixed up. Some stuff here, some weather. It's a slow descent. I need to be above Sith. At Sith above 14,000. It's gonna be this one. We'll be way above 14,000. The wind is pushing us like sideways. Yep, it is. Landing lights, outbound and inbound. Guess I'll do all four for landing. Should pass force at 21,900. Seems about right. We're on the descent path, so that's good. This aircraft have the checklist in the displays. It doesn't. That would be the electronic checklist. The PMDG 777 does, and you would just select checklist, and it would pull up, and then you just click and go through it. It's actually pretty cool. It has normal operations and non-normal. So if you do have a failure, you can kind of use that to see what you need to do. But this regular 747-400 doesn't. But I think maybe the extended 747-8, I think it does have electronic checklists. About to go in some clouds. Altimeter 2998. When we get to our transition altitude. So, passing over a force at 21,700. And then we need to be above Sith at 14,000. At or above 14,000. I'm really wondering how this weather's gonna be into Atlanta. Quarter-mile visibility. I'm definitely gonna have to go full auto land. Alright, we're passing transition altitude of 18,000. Can set our altimeters to 299 or 8. Not sure what this is all about. So we're about to head straight into the clouds. Heading 318. Since we're flying through clouds at under 10, I'll go ahead and turn on anti-ice. Yep, it's getting a little bumpy. Alright, we're at 11 now, so Move it back to auto. .275 is our downwind heading. Go ahead and set that now. Go, auto brakes 3. Alright, we're at 10,000, so we can turn on the landing lights and logo light. Alright, making our turn to left downwind. The airport will be off to our right. I don't think we can see it now. Yeah, I can't even see the airport. Yeah, I don't see the airport. One more waypoint and then we'll turn to base. And then to final. Nick said, what am I watching? This is Flight Simulator. It's called Prepared. This is what it looks like. Am I a pilot in real life? No, I'm not. I just do flight sims for fun. Oh, that was weird. Switch to outside view and then, well, it did it again. The smoke just like goes up. It's weird. Bro, I talked to either you or one of your friends before on Xbox, I think. Can't remember what game though, a long time ago. That's why I'm subbed to your channel. That's crazy, yeah. I think I've been on YouTube for like, 5 years, 4 years. And so I still have a lot of, Xbox stuff on there. They were not joking when they said the visibility is quarter mile. Did you run this channel with somebody else? No, it's always been me.
2500.
I've always uploaded to it, but I've always made videos like with my friends and stuff. Alright, for our speed, we're gonna need to be at 153. Alright. Let's go gear down. We'll set our speed. VREF speed. We'll go full lights since we're okay, we got a glimpse of the runway. We'll go flaps 30. Land 3, so we're good for the auto land. Yeah, we're getting a little glimpse of the runway.
1,000.
Where's the ground?
Fifty, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Down. Versus green. Manual braking, and we're going to exit here to the right and go to the south zone. I either played with you on Forza or Call of Duty. Did you play any competitive UMG on Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3? Yeah, I've always uploaded Forza videos, and play Call of Duty on competitive GB and UMG. So we probably played on there. We can leave the logo light on. Forgot to set missed approach altitude, but that's fine. No big deal. But we made it on quarter-mile visibility. And I have chase plane, so we can do a replay once I pull up to the gate. I'm not going to start the APU or anything just because on replay it'll look and sound weird. Alright, so we made it to the gate. Go ahead and do a replay. Hopefully it's not super buggy. Yeah, see, it's already showing our spoilers are up, which is just weird looking, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Speed it up here a little bit. I wonder if I can turn off the speed brakes. Yeah, the replay system doesn't show your lights on or anything, which kind of sucks. I can maybe turn it on now and it would look like it was supposed to. At this point, we're 300 feet in the air.
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
Yeah, we had flaps down, but
Flaps.
the replay system is just so weird.
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
Pretty soft landing. And then reverse thrust. At this time, the speed brake should be extended, but the replay system is weird. Yeah, wasn't a bad landing at all. Alright, with that, I'm going to end the stream. If you came out and watched, thank you for watching. I think we hit a total of, not a total, but a, pretty sure a record high of 14 viewers at once, so that's pretty cool. If you came out to the stream, like I said, thank you for coming, checking it out. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be streaming more flight sim stuff regularly, so X-Plane, and I'll do some more P3D. I also have the 777 and the 737 on P3D, so stay subscribed if you want to check that out. And like I said, thanks for watching. Peace.